Hi, this is Darman. Welcome to another Minecraft Let's Play video. In this video series, I'm showing you how to build Stampy's lovely world. And we're here in the town, and we in the last video we built this magic trick shop. What's it called? The hat trick shop. And you know, it's been a while since I've done a video, and so I guess the basic, my basic plan, unknowingly, was to mess it up a little bit, so that I felt normal, because that's how I normally, that's how it normally goes. Something gets a little bit messed up. So I'm going to show you over in my love garden right now. I have two people, or well, I don't know how many people are actually involved, but I've got two YouTube tags, SS Hero and Mitchell Kelly. And SS Hero, even though they had several people they wanted me to add to the love garden, but I can only add the name of the person who actually sent it, so I'm sorry, I can't. It looked like there was like all their family and mom or something like that. I couldn't really be sure. Anyway, they correctly told me that I was missing a row of coal here. So unfortunately, what that really means, or what it meant, I've already fixed it, is that the hat was one block too short. So there are still 8 blocks of wool. That was right, but there should have been 2 blocks of coal on top of that, as you see here, and then you go and you put your other block of wool on top, and you follow the rest of the directions, and everything was fine regarding that. So I apologize for that. So go ahead and make that change, or if you just want to swap out one of the rows and you don't really feel like changing the height of everything else, because you have to kind of move up the bunny ears, and you have to, it's the inside, you have to raise the ceiling and the chandelier and everything else. It's a little bit of work. It's not too bad. Oh, speaking of ears, I noticed I didn't put myself in the love garden for this, but this ear here is one this ear here rhymes and is 1 block short. So it really, I'm just going to fix it right now, because I just noticed that right before I started recording this. So I just need to do that. This should be 9 blocks high here, and then that would make that 10 in total. And I just need to put a piece back here. Oh, and I need to move that torch, don't I? Well, sorry, folks. It's this is part of what happens in my videos. Not perfect, and I do get things wrong once in a while, even though I have everything is right. Like if you go to my Stampy World, this is exactly perfect. It looks just like this. But I didn't copy something down right when I have my paper. I draw everything. If you're not familiar with this, I take the building in front of me and I draw it on a graph paper, and then I drew it wrong. It's not the first time it's happened, I'm sorry to say. I'm going to stop talking now because we need to move on and get to the thing we're going to build today, which is the Sky High Restaurant. Yes, I decided to do the Sky High Restaurant, and we're going to head over there right now. It's this big empty spot here, which we don't have any terrain next to here. Let me get over here. Okay, so we've got this this wall here. We haven't built the terrain yet, and I want to double check the terrain with Stampy before I go ahead and have you do that. And plus the terrain's totally boring. You can put whatever terrain you want there, because he's got this nifty park here now, which is really cool. So we've got all this flat land, or at least I do right now, that it's going to get filled in at some point once I figured out, get his park built and get that all mapped out in my little graph paper. Hopefully I won't get that one messed up too bad. Anyway, so we're going to build the Sky High Restaurant right here, and hopefully you already have this piece of land already carved out, because we've already built this thing and everything. And so let's get to it. We're going to start with the paths, even though there's no real kind of ground floor entrance to. Oh my gosh, what are these doors doing open over here? Excuse me, hello, is there somebody in here? No? Okay, all right, that's just weird to see all the doors open. Gotta keep that stuff locked. Okay, so I'm gonna use my birch and spruce planks to create the paths. There's actually 2 paths that go into this restaurant. Or you can just pretty much walk up to it any direction you want to. But officially, there are 2 little paths here. And I guess the best way to do this is to start at the corner and this grass block here, and I'm going to count to the 7th, 8th, and 9th block. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we want to carve out 7, 8, and 9. And we want to do a 3x3 block. And remember, there's other stuff under here. We had done you know, this used to be terrain down there in steps and stuff like that a long time ago before all this was built. So there's this kind of, you probably already have this like hollow out area under here, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. If you don't, you're gonna need one. So we've got this area here, and before I fill it in, I'm just gonna carve out the other one. 1, 2. You're gonna skip 3 blocks and then just do another set of 3 by 3, and just fill in the not with blue wool. Blue wool is not, it's not the way to go. Let's see. So we can just fill this stuff in, and yeah, this restaurant poses some challenges in that it is very tall, and if I wasn't building it in creative mode, I don't know what I would do, because it's just very dangerous to build because you could easily fall to your death there. Okay, so all right, so we've got these 2 paths, and as you can see, like the path for this other what is it called, the Snack on Track restaurant, just kind of fits right in between these 2 there. So let's see, we had 6 over here, 6 blocks of grass there. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to carve out the bottom part, we're going to build the inside of the bottom part, and then we're going to go up from there. I don't know if we're going to do this in one video or not, but let's see, I'm going to get my blocks of quartz ready for this. So what we're going to do is first we're going to start at one of these paths with this one here, and we're going to carve out an outline of this top piece, and then we'll break out the middle. So we've carved out all the way across those 2, so that's 9 blocks there. Then we're going to go in 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to go this way 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me double check this now. So this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. So now going this way, we're going to do another. It's going to be also 9. So we've already knocked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we're going to go. We're going to knock out 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should be lined up with this. So we're just going to make a big plus sign. Let's see, another 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 here, and let's just double check that. We really want to be careful with this. And basically, we just need to kind of, now we kind of have that. We can just kind of line up everything else. You don't even need to really count anything. We can just kind of carve across like here, and then carve across here, and that way we'll have everything lined up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Just want to make sure that we're 2 blocks away from there, or however far you want to make it, but make it sure it's 4 blocks that's carved out there, and then we can just make this stuff kind of meet up. And oh, too far. I need grass. Too far. Way too far. Okay. We want this to line up here. There we go. That's what we want. And fill this back in there. Don't just ignore that. You didn't see anything. Okay, so now we can just cut out all this, and as you can see, I've already created a space under here that's exactly as deep as I need it. And if you have solid dirt here, or maybe you have something down there like that's at the level of that grass over there, which is what I had. I had to actually dig down a couple of blocks. What we want here is we want to dig down a total of, let's see, 6. We want to do 6, so that we have room to get rid of the floor, or put in the floor. You need, because the walls are going to be 4 blocks high. Then there's the ceiling and the floor, so that's 1 and 1. That is 6 in any math class I've ever taken. All right, so I've already normally get my helper to kind of get rid of this stuff, but since I was talking to you, I can do two things at once, sometimes, once in a while. Okay, so we got that. All right, so it should look like this. This will help kind of double check, make sure everything looks like it's lined up. Okay, good. So I've dug down. I had to dig down a couple of more blocks from the. This is the ground level of the rest of the area. So what we want to do is take quartz, and before you start filling in and going no, don't do that. We're going to go underneath what we've carved out, and this is where the walls go. So we just want to put down 4. You can put 5 if you want. It doesn't really matter. If you want to do 5, you can do 5 all the way down. So we want to make walls going all the way around. The floor is going to go here. It's going to be light blue, so I'm just going to kind of to mark that there. So this is what you want to be able to do. whatever it takes to get to this point, whatever you have to carve out, whatever whatever works for you, that's fine. Before I go any further, though, I want to mention that back here, yeah, it's back here. There's a little notch, an extra notch that's 3 blocks wide. So it's right in the center, like kind of lined up with that restaurant, like I mentioned earlier. So we just want to carve out 2 rows like this. And right now I am right on the edge. So that's actually, I'm going to have to actually get rid of just a little bit of this thing, so I can put the walls in. That's okay. That's all right. That's fine. Eventually we'll get covered up by something, by the terrain that I end up. I really don't think he touched the terrain. I didn't get that impression, but since there's a path here now that goes around, I just want to make sure it's that I have it correct before I give it to you. So that's all I can do is try. That's all. Okay, so what we want to do is just have my helper come in, and you can just pause the video or whatever, and you just want to fill in all this that's underneath what we've done here, and just make walls that go all the way around everything here. So when you're done, it should look like this. And then just do the light blue wool all the way across the floor. Just continue kind of what we already started here. Let's continue that all the way across. Okay, so that's the basics of this. And I think while I have my quartz in my hand, I'm just going to go over here, and there's a pillar that we're going to put right in this area. And it just needs to get just level with the ground here. That's fine. And this is where the ladder is going to be. A ladder. In fact, we'll put the ladder on right now so I do not forget it. What do you think of that? I just might actually get through this video. Okay, so we're going to put that there. This is where the entrance is going to be here. You're going to go, there's going to be a hatch we'll put in later. So anyway, let's see. Let me orient myself to the picture that I have in front of me, and let's start decorating this place. And there's a mechanism we'll have to build in there, which does involve a little bit of redstone.
Redstone alert, redstone alert, redstone alert.
Yeah, we did not need the redstone in the last video. Whew, I was like, redstone alert. Wow, I haven't done one of those in forever. Tiniest amount of redstone, pretty much. Just barely counts as redstone. All right, so I'm going to clear my inventory. Let's see, I'm going to get some cobblestone and some cobblestone stairs. Yeah, stairs. And some regular, let's see, some smooth stone. Oh, I need those like stone fences. Where are they? Oh, they're probably right in, am I not seeing? Probably right in front of me, and I'm not. Okay, hold on. They've got to be on this menu. Building blocks, fences. Yeah, we got the iron bars. Come on, guys. I keep. Well, those have to keep. Are they under decorations? Oh yeah, so they are. Walls, decorations, whatever that is. All right, so we need those. We need some. Oh, I guess we do still need to keep some. No, not blocks of iron. Block of quartz. Okay, hopefully I'll build with the right one, but I don't want to clear out my inventory right now. And a couple of chests. Well, we just need one for my purposes. Oh, and furnace. Okay. So on the sides, we're going to put down 2 blocks of quartz on each side. Yeah, that was quartz. And then just put a double chest on top of there. And then in between, we're going to put cobblestone. Oops, get in there closer. Cobblestone on each side. Put 3 oven furnaces in between there. And we're actually going to have to take out. Yeah, we're going to take out at least. Yeah, I'd say these 5. Yeah, let's take out these 5. Well, 10 blocks, that is. 10, and we're going to replace that with smooth stone. We call it smooth stone. It's just called stone on the inventory. And then up here, we're going to put some stairs. And then here are the, this is where the stone fence goes. I don't know what you really call it. Okay, so that's, there we go. Perfect. That's that side. And that's, make sure you put it in the right spot. That's, here's the little ladder that goes down, and on this side, so if you come down the ladder, it's going to be on your right side. Then straight ahead from the ladder, there's like a countertop, and we're going to need some quartz here, and we're going to need a pump. you can see decorations. It's definitely going to be pumpkin and hay. Where's the hay? I had trouble finding this last time I tried to look for it. You know, the blocks of it. Oh, I think it was on the. Was it on the blocks? Building blocks. This is the worst to try to find some of this stuff. It's not, to me, not entirely logical. I don't know about you guys. Not entirely logical. It's here somewhere. I know you're yelling at the screen telling me where it is, but I can't hear you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I really wish I could have. Maybe I should do a live one sometime. Wouldn't that be interesting? A live build? How boring would that be? Oh, gosh. I can tell you right now. Oh, I really need to stop talking because I need to find this block of... Where is this stuff? No, it's got to be... Oh, wait, I just saw it. In decorations. Top? No. There we go. Hay bale. Got it. We need some cake. I know where that is. Cake. A piece of cake. Let's see. Chest. And we'll do it. Okay. So we just need to... now, a lot of the stuff was kind of built... by other helpers, so you didn't really get to see how he built it. So I'm going to make one assumption here. There's this countertop that goes, I think it goes all the way across. I didn't pull it apart when I was there, so we're just going to say that it does. Okay, how does that work? That sounds good to me. Sound good to you? Sounds good to me. I can't hear your protests either way. So we're going to put a double chest on this end. We're going to put 4 cakes. And yeah, that leaves 3 on this side. So we need to put down a combination of pumpkins and hay bales. So we're going to put, and make sure you don't see the pumpkin face. You have to turn whatever way it works for you. Just make sure you don't want to see the pumpkin face. Let's see. So we want to have a pumpkin there. We want to have 2 upright hay bales. And by upright, I mean you'll see the bands on the side like that and not on the top. And then another pumpkin up here. So we're going to have to turn all the way around to put this one on. And there we go, which is kind of why I did this without doing the roof, because 1, I get lots of light, and 2, lots of room. Okay, so now we've got this. So we just need to put a pumpkin here, and it doesn't matter which way you put it because we're about to put a hay bale in front of it like that, that's upright, and then one that's on its side like that, and then another pumpkin here, so we'll have to turn around a little bit to hide his little face in there. There we go. That's good. That'll work. Okay, so that's 2 sides done. So this one is ever so slightly trickier, only because we need to have some sugarcane growing, and in order to do that we need to have water and some sand, and it has to be all put in a particular spot. So I'm just going to grab we're gonna have to break away the floor a little bit, so I'm getting my floor material too. And so then let's see, all right, let's just do that real quick. So right here I'm just going to break away these 4, and I'm going to need I had to put water in here, but it's going to go all over the place, so I'm just going to put some more floor back here to kind of contain the water. So we put it here, 1 2 3 4. It's going to kind of look like it makes a little bit of a mess here, but that's all right. So then we put the sand here, and then we should be able to now go ahead and put the sugarcane. I actually found the sugarcane. It's a miracle. It's a full-on miracle. Let's grab that quartz again. We are going to grab some... I just had these pumpkins. Where'd they go? Oh, there we are. Pumpkins and melons. And we're going to need flower pot and both types of mushrooms and a chest. Chest is here. Oh, and a crafting table. Oh, that fits in the inventory nicely. Okay, so now we can put our sugarcane there. You can let it grow or not, whatever works for you. I'm just going to go ahead and add kind of like a full-grown one in there. So back here is a oh goodness. Okay, yeah, no, we don't want this one here. We want I was about to replace that floor. I guess, I don't know, you could replace this with the blue wool. It doesn't really matter, you're never going to see it. So you're going to put countertop all the way, not quite all the way across. We want the middle. All right, we got to find the middle and put a crafting table in there, and then just fill in the rest with the quartz. Let's see, then over here we have, far left we've got a pumpkin. Again, no face on the pumpkin. We want to make that disappear. We put a melon next to that. We're going to put 2 flower pots here, and then put a red polka dot? I don't know. Put a red mushroom there, brown one there, and then another pumpkin with no face, so we're going to have to put it in like that, I guess. Melon, and then chest, double chest, like that. That's good. Yeah, that's great. And that's that. Oh, good. All right. And we don't have to put any lighting down here because there'll be some incorporated into the ceiling, which will be the floor up here. Anyway, so now we just need to do that redstone we were talking about. So we need to find the center. That's the first thing. So we know this is the center of this one. And let's see, no, not quite there. There, maybe, of this one. Okay, all right, good. All right, so this is the exact center of this whole down area here. Not that I'm going to use a chest, but I just wanted to mark it with something. So this is where it's going to get traveled all the way up to the top of the food, that is. And what we want to do is get some redstoning type materials here. We need a regular piston, not sticky. Let's see. You know, button, a hopper, a dispenser, some redstone. Gonna need some repeaters. This gets a little tight down there, so we need repeaters to do this. Okay, and then I'll just grab some flooring material to replace what we're about to break. And some quartz. Do I have room in my inventory? Yes. Okay, so I'm going to grab some quartz again too. All right, so this is the center. So this, we want to go down. No, actually, we want this piston, just put that right level with the floor here. So now that's good. So that's right in the center. Perfect. That's good. Right level with the floor. And let's see, if we're coming down the ladder this direction, we want to be able to come here and press the button this way, I believe. Yeah, the button's going to be on this side. So we want to put let's see, a dispenser facing, I guess we'll have to turn around and face it this way. And we want a hopper here, so I'm going to have to stop flying and crouch, point it at the back of this thing, and then install the hopper. That makes a little pipe underneath there. Can you see that? Kind of, it goes into the dispenser. That's exactly what we want. So what you'll do is you put things in here, they'll go into here, into the dispenser, and then when you hit the button, which, let's just put one block here for the button so that we can do the redstone around it. So you press this button, it will shoot out the item from the frame, from the dispenser, and it will also push this up slightly delayed later. So we just need to kind of dig this out a little bit so I can see what the heck I'm doing here. I have to break out the block under there. I'm going to go down a little bit. Okay, so let's just start right here. We're gonna put a blob of redstone right under here. So that's gonna get activated when we press that button. And it's gonna go down. Get out of my way, floor. Down and go this way. Let's go down here and just kind of break this out a little bit more. There we go. And a little bit there. Okay, we need 3. I'm going to have to break this out one more. Here we go. All right, so break out 1, 2, 3 beyond here. So it looks something like this. And then we need to, we've got redstone coming out underneath here. And from here, we're going to turn around. We're going to put one repeater here, one in front of here. And we're going to turn around and put one here. And we can get rid of this block. And then we just have to connect that all up with some redstone dust. And then just pull back these repeaters all the way back to the 3rd position. So we should. Okay, so that goes in there. Oh, you know what I did? Okay. The quartz does not go there. It goes here next to it. Oh, I can't fly. I have to put that there. But there we go. The button goes next to here. It's just silly me. Okay, so the button goes here and this goes under there. So I need to put a stone or something here. Yeah, we'll just imagine I did it right in the first place. So the stone goes under this, redstone blob under that, There. That's what I need, because it wasn't, the dispenser didn't click, and I was like, okay. Perfect. Let me see that one more time. You'll hear, or maybe not, you'll hear this, you should hear this click. The trail will go around here, and then that'll extend just a second later. Click, goes around. Perfect. Okay. That's exactly what we want. All right. That's it. I was thinking that this hopper was inside the little stand that we're about to build. All right, so let's replace the floor, and let's put this here, and let's put all this back here, and now we can put the rest of this little square that goes around here like this with the quartz. And now we can grab some glass. We need some white stained glass and some light blue stained glass. The white is going to go in the middle, but we can't put it there because that has to be empty. So I'm just going to put one there temporarily and put it there like that. We'll just bring that up to, like, doesn't matter, bring it up to like floor level for now, and then just on each side of it just use the light blue to bring it up to the same level, and then we will officially be done the basement and the mechanism that shoots everything up. So that's good. That'll give us you know, that'll show us exactly where the center is when we're up here, and we'll be able to finish that up. And I just realized I had two people in my love garden, and I only said what one of them was talking about. One of them, the Mitchell Kelly, was talking about not something we built in the video, but I actually had to do with the Stampy Easy Start seed that I put out. And where is it? I gotta go find the SS Stumpy. I don't know where anything is around here. It's too much stuff. Oh, there, it's straight ahead. Here it is. So the dock, there was a question about this, and they were absolutely right. They said in my video when we built this, that the dock was 28 blocks long, and in the Stampy seed, in the Easy Start seed that I put out, it's 29 blocks. So this, you know, this whole thing was actually 1 block farther out this way than it was supposed to be, which obviously will get your boat 1 block farther away from the house than it is supposed to be if you're building it. So if you haven't done so already, or it might be too late, I apologize. This whole dock from here, starting underneath this chest all the way down to right here, right there, that it should be 28 blocks, not 29. I've fixed the download seed, but I still have to publish it. So if you download it still after watching this video, just make it a little bit shorter. Just make 1 block shorter here, and then you have to like trim this part off, move this over, and then add a row down there, if that makes any sense, before you start building the SS Stumpy. And I better get rid of this before I forget. Yeah, so that's what Mitchell Kelly was being added to the Love Garden for, because that's something that I definitely am going to need to fix. So anyway, that's great. I appreciate everybody's help in getting things right, because that's what we want to have. We want to have things be correct here in Stampy's Lovely World Ray Creations. And so I'm Darman68. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!